Welcome back to the channel. There are new construction homes popping up everywhere, and one of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing buyers make when considering a home for sale in Locust Grove, Georgia, McDonough, Georgia, or even Stockbridge, Georgia, is assuming that buying a new construction home works exactly the same as buying a resale home. Now, that misunderstanding is causing a lot of buyers to delay home ownership, feel overwhelmed, or start the home buying process out of order. So, in this video, I am breaking down the real differences between buying a resale home and buying a new construction home, from getting started, touring homes, financing, credit, timelines, and everything in between. This is going to apply to you if you are buying a home with a VA loan, relocating, and especially if you are buying your first home. I'm excited! By the way, I'm T, the new construction queen, a buyer's agent who helps you find and compare new construction homes and incentives and navigate the entire new construction home buying process in Locust Grove, Georgia, and the South Metro Atlanta area so that you can make the best decision and be excited about your new home. All right. Let's get into it. Let's start with how most buyers are taught to buy a home, which is generally based on buying a resale home. Usually, the advice sounds something like this. Go get a pre-approval first. Fix your credit first. Talk to a lender first. Don't look at homes until you're completely ready. And when buying a resale home, some of that advice actually makes sense. But what I want you to understand is that when buying a resale home, there's only one home. And if you fall in love with that one home and you don't get it, now you have to start all over again. Or if you fall in love with the home but aren't quite ready to buy, you aren't even able to take action and that home can sell. But when buying a new construction home, it's not just one home to one buyer. It's one home to many buyers. So even if you aren't quite ready, or you need a game plan, or you're working on credit, or want to explore your options, already pre-approved, figuring things out, you can actually reach out to someone like me and tour homes on a Saturday with us, or even get a personalized list of new construction homes to tour, because there will be many. And the best part is, if you don't get the one that's available right now today, we are able to tell you what's coming and we can get you on a home in the future. So in buying a new construction home, there's not really a reason to delay looking. Now, you do want to look at the right new homes, but that's for a completely different video. That's why at New Construction House Hunters, we use the home first method, because everything is tied to the home. The mortgage payment, the interest rate, seller paid closing costs, the timeline, who you submit your application for a pre-approval with, credit and the credit game plan, how much you may need, can you qualify? Everything is tied to a home. So that's getting started. I am giving you permission to get in touch with us, with me, to either tour homes on a Saturday or get a personalized list of new homes in Locust Grove, Georgia, or the South Metro area, or even just ask questions. Your big takeaway from this section is getting started is not like a resale home. It's different. One of the reasons why we begin with a new construction home first is because there are so many benefits. Touring new homes actually helps buyers to understand pricing, see which floor plan you love, compare the home and the mortgage payment in different areas, understand how incentives work and how they vary based on the builder and the home and when it's built, understand what monthly payments will realistically look like. With a resale home, it's really about the home itself, but when touring a new construction home, we sometimes have to start with learning and exploration, like the preferred mortgage payment, needs inside of the home, deal breakers, to really be able to know which homes it makes sense to tour. And then when we do all of that, it really begins to make sense. The best part is, once you actually start touring the homes, that's when buyers are like, oh, this might actually be more possible than I thought. Or sometimes you find that they realize that, okay, I may need some time to prepare. But the best thing is, now you have clarity, and clarity changes everything. Touring new construction homes with strategy, not randomly, is a complete game changer. So I will continue to invite you to join us on a Saturday or get a custom list of new construction homes. I'll put the link down below in the description. Another big difference between resale homes and new construction homes is new construction financing and incentives. First things first, what is the same? The loan type is the same. FHA loan, VA loan, conventional loan, USDA loans. But here is what is different. A lot of resale buyers are used to getting a pre-approval at a market interest rate, using that pre-approval to go look at homes, and then negotiating closing costs or the purchase price during that offer period. But with new construction homes, as you can tell, it is very different. Financing is tied to the builder and sometimes tied to the home. Allow me to give you an example. If you're looking at a DR Horton home, for example, they might be giving you a 4.99 fixed rate and $12K for your closing costs, whereas DRB might be giving you $25,000 towards closing costs. That is going to vary your payment and out of pocket, even if the home is the exact same purchase price. And sometimes there are even better incentives on specific homes. So everything is really tied to the home first. Sometimes the incentive is tied to when the home is built. For example, Valor Communities in McDonough, Georgia, right now, they are offering 6% towards closing costs for homes that are ready to go right now, 30 days. Whereas if you build a home from the ground up, now you only get 4%. So hopefully you're picking up that the home really does matter. That's why we start with matching you to the new construction home first, and then we do everything else. I'm gonna constantly remind you that 2 new construction homes that are the same exact price likely may not have the same mortgage payment because the incentives make a big difference. Now, a big one is about the pre-approval. What buyers have to understand is that a resale pre-approval and new construction pre-approvals can be different. With resale homes, again, once you get pre-approved, you start looking at homes based on the pre-approval amount. With new construction homes, there are 2 things that you really have to understand. Number 1, if you are pre-approved, it will be very different than a resale pre-approval because the interest rates are generally lower with new construction homes. And remember, in order to get the incentive, like a 4.99, $20K for closing costs, you will need to reapply with that particular preferred lender. Remember, every builder has their own set of preferred lenders, which is also why we begin with the home first so that you know exactly who to get pre-approved by. Because of this is why buyers sometimes are able to get pre-approved for more home at the same mortgage or a higher pre-approval amount because the rates are lower. But number 2, if you are not pre-approved, when you come and choose the home, you are able to apply with the specific loan officer. It's okay if you are not pre-approved. We will help you to be able to get pre-approved. Very briefly, I do want to touch on timing for just a moment. There's a misconception that it takes a long time to buy a new construction home compared to a resale home, and that's not always true. There are brand new homes that you can move in the next 30 to 45 days. Now, there are also new homes that you can take off the market while it's being built. Now, the incentives will be different, but what's powerful about the to be built option and knowing what's coming, which is where I come in, it allows buyers time. Time to do what, T? Maybe time to save money, time to improve credit, time to compare areas, time to understand payments, time to even prepare your move. That's why I don't believe that buyers should automatically panic or put off their search if they're not perfectly ready right now at this moment watching this video. Some buyers just need strategy and a game plan. Again, that's why the home first method is so powerful. Okay, we're on to credit. If you're watching this video right now and your credit score is already above 640, this section is not really for you. Let's just go ahead and find you a home, okay? But new construction home buying and needing to improve your credit score to buy a home is about to change everything you ever thought of about credit and buying a home. To be clear, what I'm about to say is really for buyers who have the income and the savings needed to qualify for a home, and credit is the only thing in their way. I also want to add the income to qualify for a down payment program as well. All right, T, what are you talking about? When buying a resale home, in order to get pre-approved, your credit actually needs to be decent already. Otherwise, you may be told to do a credit repair program or to work on your credit, something like that. But many buyers are left in limbo, not really knowing what's possible, not knowing what to do, or not even knowing how long it will take. Once again, We start with the new construction home first, and from there, we are able to have you to apply with the right preferred loan officer. And if they are able to see a pathway forward, you will be given a step-by-step game plan to improve your score. In many cases, a lot of cases, I've had buyers get homes built for them or even go under contract while they work on their credit. But more important than that, they all have a game plan, and it has been a complete game changer. It's not for everyone, but for the people who are willing to put in the work and follow the game plan, I have too much evidence that it works, because there are people who are living in their homes right now because of doing this. So, buyers think, I need perfect credit before I can start asking questions. Open your mind to buying a new construction home with us and see what's possible, because that mindset is delaying a lot of people unnecessarily. When we begin with the home first and then tack on credit second, you are able to get a plan, a timeline, what to pay, how much to pay, call this, do that, don't worry about that, and that clarity changes everything. What's so powerful is that it is tied to a home that you actually want, and all we're able to do is say, hey, 30 days, 6 months, whatever it is, and help you and then match you to a home in the future. No more guessing is going to be needed. Now, we already know that buying a new construction home is different, and while the on-site agent is a huge asset, they are generally limited to their own builder's inventory and obviously work for the builder. What's powerful about having your own new construction buyer's agent is that I am here to help you, no matter the builder, helping you to understand the incentives, being able to compare your options, send you videos, keep you up to date on what's going on as things change, going through documentation if we need it, coordinating all of the moving parts and dates, and really helping to make sure that you make a great decision. Now, I get the honor of teaming up with the on-site agent to help you, and a lot of the work that we do is upfront. Knowing what homes to tour, setting up tour itineraries, negotiating, things like that. I want you to know that the on-site agent is not the enemy. They are our partners. I am only as good as what I do to serve you well, because of everything that you don't see that the on-site agent and builders team do behind the scenes to make me look good. So I love my on-site agent partners. If you don't get anything from this video, I want to leave you with these 6 words. Start with the new home first. Buying a new construction home is not just resale home buying and it happens to be a brand new house. As you can see, it is an entirely different process with different timelines, financing, incentives, opportunities, the order, all of the things. And once you can really understand that, which now I hope you do, the process usually feels a lot less overwhelming. Hopefully it's exciting. And if you're considering new construction homes for sale in Locust Grove, Georgia, McDonough, Georgia, Stockbridge, Georgia, even Hampton, or really anywhere in that South Metro Atlanta area, and you want help understanding your options, feel free to reach out. You can also visit locustgrovenewhomes.com, and remember, start with the new construction home first. I'm T, the new construction queen, a buyer's agent who helps you find and compare new construction homes, incentives, and navigate the new construction home buying process in Locust Grove and the whole entire South Metro area, so that you can make the best decision for you and be super excited about your new home. Join us for a Saturday home tour or request a personalized list of new construction homes to tour. Of course, I'm here for any questions. If there's a topic or question that you have, comment below, let me know to help me know what video I should share next. Happy new construction house hunting, and I'll see you soon.